My name is Abe Sugarman and I live in Mytholmroyd, West Yorkshire. I'm a multimedia artist and I work in game design, film, print and painting, often combining these into multi-dimensional, kaleidoscopic, technological environments and substances. I like to operate as an agent within a game and create diagrammatic webs of lives and life cycles. These storylines are often told through the space between physical and virtual realms, and my work is often set in and along the River Calder, which passes through my home village in Mytholmroyd. My concept is to construct a genealogy and dialogue of how queer time and queer survival can be used to reimagine sci-fi futures. I aim to do this by creating a 3D immersive game environment based on my political proposal, Jellyfish Temporality, a model of how the non-narrative and survival can rethink against the stratified Anthropocene futures that only read death, or against geological time. Jellyfish Temporality as a model has the possibility of creating utopia, emerging from stagnation through radical and pervasive action with the present, born from destruction, forming its own future. I'll specifically be looking at the materiality of restarting and identity through post-industrial landscapes in West Yorkshire and how ecological disasters can form new bodily relationships with the future. The research I wish to undertake will be based on local history and marine biology, focusing on how to live within this future, such as ideas of reproductive futurism and this relationship which forms with collective voice and identity. The ideas that I'll be looking at during this development period are the choices that are made within a game. Choices which are made by other players voting, either online or previous players. Therefore, a previous player's identity forms from predetermined choices, group mentality, politics, entangled webs of looping systems that all interact. The game will be centered in the ideas of the individual and the crowd, and what the role of simulation is in determining bodily integrity. Voting systems create potential for different groups voting on different choices within the game. The game space will be set with pre-made decisions. I want to explore the idea of dematerializing a digital public, but also creating awareness of a mass collectiveness and isolation, while being completely removed from the action of protest and disorder. Crowds mutate, creating unique organisms from the removal of the individual, a devolution, and the removal of the self for a created mass process. The indistinction between physical and digital crowds allows the possibility of events with detached meanings to that of a real crowd. What I hope to experience from Hotel Generation is not only the vital guidance across all areas of creating an exhibition, but also the help with establishing a career as an artist, such as a skills-focused program, but also working collaboratively with my peers and with the Arbeit team